Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum. Do, bum, 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 tuppa-tuppa-doo, shubba-tuppa-doo. Will I finish the game? I doubt it. So far, it's been a long ass game. Where's my rope? Oh, stretch my legs. Get the robe on. It's getting kind of cold in here. Oh. I'll also need my charger. Phone's a bit low on the old juice. Alright. What the fuck was I doing? I played a little bit of this offline. I don't remember what the hell I was doing though. What happened to... Oh, right. Right, I remember. I was fishing for giant catfish and my game fucking crashed again in the middle of it.
Our water supply's become contaminated lately.
Give me the carp. Carp me. Aha, we got lucky. A giant catfish. Well, the first one of hopefully 10. Oh. So the best bait to use for them is carp, but apparently I can get lucky with the earthworms. So I just need a bunch of carp. And now, a fish. We fish for fish. Fish, 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 fish. That is not fish, that is an aquatic plant. Huzzah. How many carp do I have? 7. Ah, fuck, let's just give one of them a go. Nope. Black bass. Even using the carp doesn't give me a guaranteed chance of the fucking giant catfish. There we go. Got a feel for the vibration. If it's a stronger vibration, it's a giant catfish. If it's not, it's a black bass. Come to Papa. Hell yeah. You will be mine, fishy. Black bass. Damn it. Another bass. So I only have 4. I need 6 more. Right, I have to go back to the junk heap for that one. But we're fishing now, kids. Woo! Oh, who am I kidding? I'll do the fishing later. To the 2 brothers, to find the despicable man. Who's probably dead. And or the dad. It's probably the dad. Who no longer seems to exist. So I'm pretty sure he did. And we'll upgrade any weapons we can. As long as they don't take fish, we're good.
That man simply hops from one woman to the next, does he not?
He's been cheating this whole time? That's just terrible.
Doubtless he will end up suffering at the hands of one of his paramours sooner or later.
I don't think he means any harm. This kind of thing just happens with attractive guys.
That's awful! What if a man did that to you, Kaine?
He'd wake up a little less man than he used to be.
Damn!
Changed my mind. Cheating is always wrong.
Changed my mind, it's bad. Don't do it, guys. Kinda has threatened to remove the manhoods. Never cheat. I changed that to... Gotta check the words. Right. 'Cause that didn't get saved either. Alright, cool. Good. Alright, cool. Here we go. We're off on another grand adventure. Might look up what the quest reward for Bon Appetit is. It's not a weapon, I don't really give a shit. 20,000 gold. Okay, yeah, I don't really care. It's not a weapon. And the fishing is starting to annoy me. Yo, Gideon!
Welcome, Hey, did a guy with a gold necklace come around here?
Sure did. Mom used to.
Oh no. Don't tell me he's the guy we found with their
Sorry.
No, no.
We can hardly keep this a secret from all parties.
So he is dead. Oh wait, I need to upgrade weapons.
Well, let's just tell the client.
Yes, I suppose that...
What can I help you with?
Strengthen weapons, please. Because I don't need to upgrade everything. Oh, I can upgrade the Iron Will. Yes! What do I need? Memory alloy, pirate, and elaborate machines. Fuck. Upgrade the Beast Lord. Alright, there's another simple machine that we can upgrade the Beast Lord again. Shit, what was the spear we
Come
were
back.
using? I know we're using Faith. Guess we can try and upgrade the Nameless Blade. Iron Will. Yeah. The Captain's Holy Spear, wasn't it? Well, the Phoenix Spear is actually better. So the Phoenix Spear then. Phoenix Spear, Faith, and Iron Will. So those ones we need to look at upgrading.
What can I help you with?
Although Faith is done. Spear, gold ore and giant egg, upgrade it. And that's it, I need eagle egg and a broken watch. Damn. Nameless blade needs 2 titanium alloy and then I can upgrade it again. Ah, it needs 4 lore necklace and more and 18 iron ore, dear god. Well, again, I have all this money. Copper ore pyrite. Need more fluorite for the Lemons Whisper. Anything else I can upgrade? Transients. Iron ore, twisted ring, metal piercing. Can upgrade the sunrise. Rusty kitchen knife. 4 lore necklace and silver ore. Alright, that's everything I can upgrade.
Come back.
Okay, so what's my best spear? Still the Phoenix one, yep. It's my best sword. Let me put the Faith on. Phoenix dagger. Phoenix Dagger by a lot. Attack better. Sword-wise, I'm pretty sure it's still the Iron Will. Oh, Beast Lord's not too far behind. But I like the Iron Will. Alright, cool. I think I'll still use Faith instead of the Phoenix Sword. I just like how it looks better. It's a nice look.
He's been dead all along. Poor guy.
One could say he received his just reward. Still, he was with a woman he loved at the very end, so I trust his final moments were happy ones.
There's nothing happy about dying.
I suppose this means the matter will always be a mystery to us.
Spear. Come, friends. Shakalaka. You got another one there. Who even gave me that damn quest? Oh yeah, it was the gal from the village. Sent me after her boyfriend who wore a gold necklace. Turns out, he knew a lot of women. And has been dead since the start of the fucking game. Which is slightly sad, but oh well, not my problem. Madam?
Hey,
You did?
sorry to tell you this, but he's dead. We've...
I had a feeling that might. Thanks. Here's a little gift for you.
Alright, now the only thing we have left to do is a fishing quest. It just makes us money.
Why am I the only one working?
Which died. I'm done with the fishing. It's just ugh. I'm not going for the fishing achievement, so I think I'm just gonna focus on the main storyline. Get through it. Try and find all the weapons I can. Get the true ending. Although apparently I have to view ending A and then I unlock a thing I can do that has like the last few weapons in it. And then after I do that, then I get the true ending, so... It's gonna be like Nier Automata. It's gonna have multiple endings, and I gotta go through it a couple times. But it's not gonna be like Nier Automata, where I have to go through it like 1.5 billion frickin' times.
Hey, Popola.
Ah,
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to.
I see. Well, can I take...
Oh, how about this? Well, he's been
Yes.
skipping out on. Can I ask you to go to?
Sure thing.
Yes, I've been wondering about that little turd bucket. How else am I supposed to fast travel if he's not doing his damn job? It's gonna be something with his fucking wife again, it always is. I go and help him and he's like, my wife and I had a fight.
This feels
help me."
alarmingly familiar.
Ha! I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us
Yep.
do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Weiss, my man. You know we're going to.
Oh, you. Yeah, I'm
They're gonna drag us into their inane spec quite a lot. Let's make sure I bought everything from you, right? Yeah.
Blacks.
And I know I bought everything from Facade, I bought everything from Seafront, so I purchased all the available weapons that I can purchase. Unless Gideon had some. No, I don't think Gideon had any weapons. He just had the Iron Will. Anybody here to stab? Anybody? They're gonna ambush me! Emil, you're awesome, you're strong. But your magic takes forever to cast. It's a worse word than what I'm using now, so. But hey, I collected. By the might of my spear, I will slay thee, you slime. Alright, what's going on now?
Oh God, it's over.
What's wrong?
Oh hey, I remember you.
Seeing as we've come all this way.
I had a fight with my husband and he ran away from home.
Oh god.
Yes, yes.
But it's all that idiot's fault.
What did you do this time?
I was saving up a bunch of apples and he went and ate 10 of them.
That's actually sort of impressive.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but
All right, all right.
really?
Where the fuck is he?
I can't believe...
I cannot imagine. And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Yep. God, I really hope he's not dead. That's gonna be depressing if he is.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with...
Really? Is that couple fight?
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen.
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went. I think his brother is a guard.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh.
Say, you're pretty.
Yeah, I'm good.
She hits on me again. She hit on me when I was a child. She hit on me now, and I'm just like, no.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Alright, pig.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, the hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
Oh,
You're related to the ferryman who kept...
yeah. He's my little bro.
A shame.
Not a clue.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters.
I guess we could ask the...
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
Back to seafront. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth we go. Oh!
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
What's to figure out? One simply takes quill in hand and unleashes their soul upon the canvas of the page.
Whatever you say, Vice.
I got a strength drop. Oh yeah, I can buy fancy schmancy items from the item shop. I should do that. Items are helpful, you know.
The import.
I helped a lady import and export a bunch of drugs. Now I get a discount. Yeah, fill me up on those. No, I'm good on those. Antidotal weed, sure. Strength drop. Okay, I can only have 10 of everything, so. There we go. Thank you.
You tell.
Postman man, wait first. Okay. This game's crashed on me before. I don't want to risk it.
Hey, postman. Oh, sorry.
Where the fuck's the
You're
postman?
not-
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place.
What?
Anyway, you here for...
No, there's this couple who's always fighting.
Sorry, pal. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe...
I find it exceedingly unlikely this pair of runaways...
Any idea where she might...
That is the question, is... Actually, you know what? I bet not often something like that comes around.
Did everyone go into the shipwreck? Wait, do I finally get to do something with a shipwreck? Fuck yeah.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
This boat's ill. The hell?
What's going on?
Sorry for this. Kaine said she sensed something.
Strange how...
Maybe. There's some kind of sound or something coming from up ahead.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing.
Weiss, don't be an asshole. So there's something in that ship that is causing people to go to it, is what I'm thinking. And none of these people ran away, they just all got enthralled. That's what methinks.
We're gonna need to figure out some way to get inside that thing.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such if we put our minds to it. These planks...
We can probably get in if we...
I'm worried about whatever it is Kaine is sensing.
Well, considering I just filled up my inventory of helpy items, let's kick some ass. I don't care about the 2 little side quests I have left to do.
This ship is in poor condition indeed.
You sure you're all...
You really shouldn't. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me?
Sure.
Sounds good.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time. I'm imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, we require a key. Look there, on the floor.
And there's still some oil.
That was a little girl with a red bag, wasn't it?
Wait, did you...
I did indeed. Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains
Oh my God,
a
is he...
secret passageway or the like.
Why are you afraid of ghosts? You're a floating book, man.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It's a ghost ship. Once I'm done, it's gonna disappear. There's a thing here.
It looks real.
Then perhaps we ought to make...
An apple. It's a bit...
I wager it was dropped by that... Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep...
I'm concerned.
Sounds like it came from the floor.
The happy music stopped.
This barrel's been knocked over.
Surely it was toppled... Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
Oh God.
The missing child left white tracks in her...
I mean, I'm gonna search everything.
Man, this book's got some serious heft.
It would seem to be this ship's log. Records of the routes it traveled, the weather it encountered, and the places it made port. All in a painstaking level of detail. I would expect no less for a vessel of this size. Until the day the records...
What the hell happened?
I do not like this. I'm not a fan of horror stuff, and this seems very horror-like. Oh, what's this? What did I find? Oh, money. Nice. What's this?
There's a breeze coming through these shelves.
That white vase is rather
Hey, there's a notebook on this desk.
a record of the cargo they carried. By my pages, this ship was used by slavers.
Wait, you're telling me they sold people?
And made out quite handsomely.
How could they do something?
I do not know, nor do I care to ponder it.
Alright, so we can go through that bookshelf. But first, I want to see if there's anything else.
Did you see that light on the other side?
A shame we cannot
Hang on.
Oh, okay, see, I gotta go this way. I do gotta go through.
That white...
Oh,
A hidden room. How delightful.
These chests are...
And what do they
I wish.
Those are no mere tools, lad. They are instruments of torture. I shudder to...
The exit looks walled off.
And in blood, no less. The smudging makes it difficult. No doubt they can find their... We may be able to pass through here.
So this was a slaving ship, and they tortured people. Just make sure it's wide enough. What do we got?
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white trap.
Wait.
I sing and myself up. Where to go? Where do I?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped.
This is a voice pipe.
Which means the girl is in whatever.
Hold a moment. I spy. Yes. This pipe.
Onward and,
This little lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel.
It seems this. A kitchen, is it? Heavens, look at the size of this sauce.
There's a note stuck to the extra rice. Hold the peppers.
To be picky, thinking back on it, the cuisine we were served during our visit to the bickering couple's home was quite particular in its choice of ingredients, was it not?
Tell me about it. I feel like I've sampled every single recipe in the Apple Fanatics cookbook. Once we track down the ferryman, we should invite them.
Fine.
Well, that wasn't. Well, those just went up in smoke. I can't carry that.
Oh, damn.
Perhaps it is waft.
Is that perhaps rotten food, or perhaps a dead body?
Another app?
Just how many apples does that?
Let's get.
God, I am so afraid that they're all dead.
Vice? I think the floor is.
Oh shit.
Speak to me, lad.
I can't see a thing down here.
I suspect we may have.
The lantern got away from me during the fall.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be just a fuckload of corpses? It's gonna be just a bunch of corpses.
Is that?
Oh, it is just gonna be a bunch of corpses.
Vice, that's it.
About time. My.
Oh, that's a bunch of bodies. Yep.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Look at the bodies.
Is that the ferryman?
They are all people from town. And I fear.
Oh no.
The missing.
Oh no, this can't be. Why? Why did Epcot?
Pull yourself together. Remember the presence Kaine sensed.
I won't let them.
That's enough, lad.
The postman, the girl, and the ferryman. Damn it. Oh, hey, you two.
Hey there, you.
Hey,
Did we ever? Found a night, but then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark.
yeah, sorry about that.
A little, yeah.
Good.
Jeez, you seem really.
Tell me, Kaine.
It's on the floor above.
I feared as much.
There's a bunch of crumpled up paper.
They all seem to have the same words written upon them, but the.
Something is haunting this ship, isn't it? Alright, friends. Let's go kick some fucking ass. Vengeance for the ferryman!
This would be the culprit who murdered the townspeople, maybe.
Yes. It's a slaving ship. Townspeople are all dead. Brutally dead. She has the bag.
It's that girl we saw when we first entered.
Old lad. This is a lone child sitting inside a hulking ship littered with corpses.
There.
Could this girl be the present?
Wait. Oh, it's the postman.
Hey, it's you. Been a while.
Wait, you're the
Oh, I've been coming here a lot lately.
Oh, he's the murderer, isn't he?
I think this girl was on the ship. I've been keeping an eye on her until she's well enough to leave. Hey, so this... The girl is... You know, I brought a bunch of bandages with... Well, how exactly...
Oh. Oh
sorry.
my.
Sorry. Clearly crossed a line.
Oh. Oh my.
Stay the hell away from her. She isn't...
Oh, fuck. Not the postman!
Kinda.
We'll figure something out.
The two of them will be fine.
But what about that loot chest? I want it. Damn it.
The ship is collapsing.
Very much aware of that. Shades! Damn, they're in the way. Looks like we can get out through that hole up there.
Hi, Shane. How's work? Also, fish. Well, a lot of healing items there. Too bad I already bought everything.
Glad you two made it.
Yeah, we're good. But that...
We'd better go help him.
No shade would dare pursue us into... We should use the opportunity.
You were saying we're dealing with a Kraken, Shade here. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What on earth?
He doesn't care about the sun.
Why isn't this shade being hurt by the sun?
That is not precisely the case. It most certainly is being burned by the sunlight. However, its regenerative abilities far outpace whatever damage the light is able to inflict. This light, something is coming. Get out of the way at once!
I can't believe that little girl was actually this thing.
This monstrosity is unlike anything we've faced before. Remain vigilant!
Very little shit.
Aim for the tentacles with faces on them!
What I'm doing?
Don't stop now. Focus on the next one.
This thing is gonna pay for what it did to those people.
The town will be in grave danger should we leave this creature be. We must end it here and now.
Let me kill you. Damn it. Oh my god, stop. Stop doing that. Shit. Ugh. Some sort of sonic boom.
Now is our chance. Attack with all that you have.
You stupid giant Kraken thing. Give it the big punch. Oh shit! Bonked its damn head off.
Did we get it?
Probably not.
Oh hell, that thing's huge.
It's a little big. Felt like that was a little too easy. Oh god, there's more of them.
To think it could recover from such a grievous wound.
Ordinary attacks aren't gonna do shit against this thing.
Here it comes! Dodge!
Oh god, it's firing missiles!
Is this thing turning its body into spears and shooting them at us? I can't believe such a huge shade even exists.
Hit. Ow. Ow, fuck. Still no word on the beginning one that affects this at all, is it? No.
That thing ain't normal, so stay smart unless you want to get dead.
This thing will destroy the town if we don't stop it.
Did it just heal when it hit me? Oh, fuck you, dude. It totally did heal from striking
The
the
number of
bubble.
spears flying our way is increasing.
Yeah, I can see that. Damn it.
Have to hit hard and fast.
My word, if this continues...
Hey, over here!
Oh god, I'm very hurt.
This guy's important to you, isn't he?
Is that the postman? Kinda, what the fuck are you doing? I was trying to petrify it.
This is here and now.
Putting itself back together. The hell?
Son of a... Is this thing immortal?
How can it withstand such an onslaught?
I'm really scared, guys.
We will be in grave danger if it unleashes that attack. We must stop it.
How the hell am I supposed to do that without... How am I supposed to do that? Okay, hold on. I wonder if I was supposed to fail that.
I think we're in trouble.
My body won't... Damn it! Fuck!
This is just a very long death screen, because if that's what it is, then fuck you.
Stop! No!
are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed!
It stopped? Focus on the source of its magic. Aim for the head.
I can't really aim up at all.
We can never be together. You disgust me.
That was sad. That was sad as hell. Fuck.
Thanks.
You've all done so much for me. Offering a little refuge is the least I can do. I don't have the words to it. We all knew townspeople were out there being eaten by a shade, but I never imagined I was taking care of it this entire time.
The fault lies with that foul creature.
All right, well, there's someone else we need to break this news.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Hey,
Yeah.
wait, why are you hesitant? Is he all right? Come on, say something already.
I can't lie to her.
Your husband was killed. We tracked him down, but...
No, it can't be true. That big idiot. Always carrying his bag or thinking about me. Oh, God.
It saddens this old tome to think we'll never... Do not let it burden you so, lad.
So sad. Fuck, it's so sad.
Hey, Kaine,
Yeah?
when you were threatening that shade on the beach the other day, how did you know it was trying to protect the postman?
Just a feeling, I guess.
All right.
Still very sad. Bing. Off to the library I go. Oh, Popella.
Shades on the coast, the ferryman deck. That poor ferryman used to tell me stories of the epic quarrels he had with his wife. He loved her, though. He loved her with all that he... Still, you made it back.
Have you any new info?
I'm still working on the decryption. Loyal Cerberus might refer to a dog, but...
It must be pretty complicated if... Oh, you're our last hope.
I will. By the way, I was walking by your house earlier.
Thanks.
Oh, since the ferryman was missing work, I'll make sure they know to let you use...
Gotcha.
Even without those we have lost, the world relentlessly continues to turn.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does, Weiss. Mail into my home. Speaking of mail. As per Rule 25,656, please consider this your official notice that the King of Facade has chosen to enter into the ceremony of matrimony. Please lodge all objections and/or congratulations through the official channel stated in Rule 38,585. Sincerely, the Facade Royal Office of Marriage and other legally binding contracts and concerns. P.S. Hey guys, it's me, the King of Facade. It's me, the King of Facade. Sorry this is all formal and stuff. Listen, I'm getting married, and I really want you to come, so get over here.
The king is getting married.
Probably not a good idea to... Let's go...
Let's go see who's running the ferry. There's a scam call calling my phone. I'm gonna let it ring. And if they really give a shit, it'll go to voicemail. Who's running the ferry now? That's just some random lad.
Oh there.
To the desert, please. Oh my god, stop fucking calling. Jesus Christ. Relentless little bastards. Where's it even out of? I don't even know where the fuck that's at. Our lovely ferryman with the bag. He is no more. I know not what to do anymore with those wolves. Those wolves!
Does it not strike you as curious to find wolves in the desert?
Should it?
They normally live in forests, yes. Deserts would seem to hold little sustenance for
Fuck
them.
you! I'm harvesting
Well,
your dead
we can
friend.
certainly guess what they've been eating.
I've been eating the scorpions. What's the other one? We'll harvest the wolfy bits. Wolfy bits, wolfy bits. Get me the wolfy bits. I wonder who the King of Facade's marrying. Oh, shit. Yeah, you want your desert flowers, but you can bite me. It's even worse RNG than the fishing. Enter the king's mansion. Where's my homeboy, the king?
Ah, Kakere!
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but...
失礼来た。
Hey!
Hold on.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
つえ、いらそうとさったら、銀と尊敬しちって大釣り。お、見るさい
Pleased to make your acquaintance, your royalness.
たく。
I'm sorry.
結構来るなろ言ってし。よりせれ、やりさたち、とてテスレ。
Of course.
Please let nothing bad happen to this place. Oh God!
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you?
What's up, Kaine?
Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know?
We were invited here by the...
Sure. But what about everybody?
This city isn't like our villages. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities?
Keep talking, book.
Oh,
What's up?
just...
Something bothering you?
No. I'm just so excited about... I bet it's gonna have stream... I'm sorta jealous. I would...
You'll find a nice bride someday, Amy.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed.
Yeah, that's not...
Liu Tetai, Weta. Zerugan to Kuzesh. Kaizamo Tukte.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate.
Indeed, your people of Earth...
Kodeta.
Plus, you want to make Fira anyway, life is better when you...
アルトゥルは自殺だった対決たささ
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Meh.
Oh, come on.
Oh shit! No!
Vera!
You bastard son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill you!
That wolf is a shade.
Can I harvest their bodies in the middle of combat? No.
The wolves appear to be targeting you.
Fuckers!
Vera! Vera!
No!
フィアあさって消されきろ決定する
海山草ちあっち
She speaks!
あれ
フィア答え降りるゆ
たく
んだ
わたきおよりかちすれてたく
フィア浮いてるフィア
したかれきたたさすとりたできた
カルタカスキタイサイサをしたちとケルタカスキタ
海山
トイキチ歌を歌ってくっとより歌ってやりすかすきたインコゼルガーゼス
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
海山有利
アフヤルセ
ね
ザルツザルツゼルガーザルツンタゾルキアレル
想定おられきたごユリペルワトルカイザムタトデクラクルトデクゼルガアントイカラツグキテテカイザムタリエキューサカイザムラ夫と来てソードリリスダカイ
Ah, they just left the pool of blood.
The king's grief is strong.
Yeah, I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the...
Will we let him go?
Of course not.
Then we must prepare. It will not.
I know.
Game keeps telling me that it'll not be for me, and it'll not be an easy one. I used one health item in that last fucking fight. I can take on whatever you got.
Are you ready?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go do this. Vengeance! Against the lupine kind.
フィアヤリルセルガンキズとヤジツトレル引き打ちケツアルテムアタドスコスライダ
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the...
セルシタイ
Then count us in.
で今日は中和
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make...
フェルはタク
Ancient Overlord. Ooh! Hello!
カイザム
ゼルガンウ
これで里ある
アルテルはトヤリラ
ティン
フィアギキタタトサダキラツヨリウタタキツシリュウリュウトサ
ティン
よりワイソトフィアとツだったあ
ティン
アンダドセ
テントシケンユーカイザムデクアンダ
しか
アンダいえフィアロテとやりかきそできたと食いてゲルだエルガラールペルガとカイザムでカイザムとアイタフィアアイザムでフィアチュレセキタとトダゼルガンでアンダゼルガンヤーリツガシチクリトカイザンゼスタルペラ老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムーキエルトチギサンってきた
アルム
浮きわせんクユーリエ
押して
キルタチエククギリスアーガイ
え
カイザムより生きおつじでくご
ユラ
カイザムチツストジーおわくれたしよりよ
こうだだちより歌いクリリー言って
Forget it. Let's move.
So we have the king and the advisor with us. They're both going to die, aren't they? I know how this game works at this point. They're all gonna fucking die. Because this game wants to torture me so much.
The wolves appear to be targeting the king.
Oh shit.
セゲルダカイザムカイザンリケオリ
I got you, my liege.
カイザムルトだ
ザルツゼルガンシトトカンゴ
Such dogged, unwavering defiance. Why do these beasts hold so much rage? The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
he seeks the king of facade.
カイザムルトだ
Above you, stay on your guard.
You bastard.
カイザムルトだ
Yeah, fuck it.
サゴスサイキ
Shit, shit, shit. There we go.
アリゴそいつら
We're really gonna use the big fist on a tiny ass wolf? Jesus. Oh, two of them. I'ma smoosh it. I'm gonna give you the smoosh. Bonk. Whee.
トロワレキゼルガンセダとユッとアキンゲッタイシ 比呀，走，给个。
Good job, King. I think I'm just a teeny bit over-leveled. The power of farming and leveling up all your shit. Fights at the games like this is gonna be harder, much easier. Oh.
添えたくそとくら探すと意識終電ライアリステ
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
こう
Of course, does this not? She was terribly proud of her king.
クタイトカイザムチッタだ
Is that another
ラーのペルはあんた年々ロ
The poor.
This is all the shades.
This is the last of them.
Now we can find the
We
Hold on, Yona.
Oh, there's a mule floating behind me. I'm coming, Yona! Taking the ferry. Because I assume I have to talk to Popola. Come on, Mr. Ferryman.
We should return to
ferry me back
Popola
to
and see if she
town.
has any final words for us.
Oh, there.
Take me home, ferryman. Wish to return home and speak to the Popella.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Vice.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
I shall defeat the Shadow Lord and retrieve my sister. And then Kaine, and Emil shall live a wonderful, happy time here in the village, and nothing else will go wrong. Oh, Devil is here.
You're really gonna do. The whole village is buzzing, you know. I guess it's really.
I'll bring her back. Yeah?
Nothing. Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful.
Thanks, Devila.
Yes. Do be careful.
Thanks.
Should probably save the game. Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the Lost Shrine, which requires the ferryman.
Oh, there.
No, it is in my new.
Oh, there.
Hop on the rear path, and the rear path will take me to the shrine.
Let's all.
It's a
So I'll make it back alive. Why do I feel like we're not going to make it back alive? Why do I feel like we're all going to fucking die? Out of my way, you bastards. Ancient Overlord yet. Cool. That one's just floating there. Oh, there you are. You gonna come over here so I can kill you? Yeah, you are. Come on. You shouldn't die. It's dead. Suck my giant sword, you bastard! You cannot defeat me. I am too strong for you, demons! Yeah, we gotta get back up this fucking place. Stupid magic man. The fuck? Big one. Big one's dead. So I don't have to solve any more fucking puzzles. Aha! Fancy items there. A flashy hat and a pretty choker. kicking his ass, everyone. Alright. We're making good progress here. We're coming, Yoda! None of these annoying armored boys will keep us away from you! Let me out of this infernal shrine so I may rescue my sister. Yoda, I'm almost there. Don't worry. I'm climbing up the tower now, and soon I'll head down to where you've been kept for the last 5 goddamn years. God, I hope you haven't turned evil or any shit like that. You know, that would be very depressing. My sister to suddenly be evil. Know what I mean? Eat shit, motherfucker! Ask if that guy was actually dead or not. Aha! Infernally stupid man. Just run off the fucking edge. We don't need to worry about ladders. We've already proven we don't die from falling.
Such an ominous sight. And yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yes!
And now the path is open.
I don't have all the weapons or anything like that, but fuck it. I just want to get through this game, because I've been itching to start Final Fantasy 15. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get through this game, and then I'll finish it up later on my own. Just like with Automata. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting a garden, that's for damn certain. Seriously was not expecting this shit. Oh, oh. The Phoenix Sword. Ka. How many weapons does that put me at now? 81%. I know I was reading somewhere that there's 33 weapons, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I have 27, so I'm missing 6 weapons. I'm sorry. Did we just... Is this the same fucking garden? Am I in a loop? I think I'm in a loop. Alright, I think I gotta do something with the pigeons.
To whom does the true voice speak?
Oh shit.
To whom does the true form show itself? You must answer.
It can talk!
I ask, why did humans disappear from the world?
The hell is this?
I believe this is some manner of
Password?
Yes. The correct. I feel confident I have heard. To whom I ask, why did you must...
So a black disease?
I answer, I ask, how can humans extend their life?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Leaves of the sacred tree? Or separating body from soul?
I ask.
Of the destination of souls. They're in the promised land bursting with light.
I answer.
Oh, did I fuck up? I think I fucked up.
Blast.
Shit. Okay, well we know 3 of the answers now.
To I ask, why did you...
Because of a black disease.
I answer. How can...
Humans extend their lives, separating bodies from soul.
I ask.
They're placed in their corresponding shells.
I answer. Very, you are acknowledged. You may... Well then, it seems the way is open.
Weird. What? Excuse me?
Popla, Devila, what are you doing here?
Hey, any chance you'll just go back to the village? This is a very dangerous place. Even if you can find Yona here...
How did you get here?
Shh. We're asking the questions right now.
What? We're here to rescue Yona, goddammit.
We're here to rescue Yona.
No dice, huh? No, I suppose not. How sad. We didn't want to fight you. We really didn't want to.
Because you knew you'd lose!
Devila, what's happened?
Sorry, but this fate was predetermined. Still, we spoke to truth. We really wanted to avoid this if possible.
I'm kicking your
we were
ass!
hoping to put it off for 100 years or so. Until the next generation came along.
The fuck?
What are you talking about?
Are they shades?
I don't think so.
It's a lie.
They're
I don't believe
androids.
it.
We never thought you'd grow to be this powerful.
This is madness. Why do you block our path?
You have no cause to speak so with us, Grimoire Weiss. You are a traitor.
Is Weiss an early age pod? Is that what's going on here?
What now? They copied my powers.
Oh, shit on a shink. They can use the sealed verses.
Of course we can. The power came from us in the first place. You were simply loaned a small portion of it.
Vice, are you all right?
Tevela, Coppola, why are you guys doing this? Why are you siding with the Shades?
Well, I did a fuck ton.
Why?
The answer to every riddle lies within the heart of the Shadow Lord.
Shadow Lord? So you've been on his side this whole time?
You must search for that answer yourself. You've got to face your own truth now. Please, enter the Shadow Lord's castle.
The fuck is happening? I am so confused.
Devila and Popola are fighting us.
Yes, they do seem to be putting us through a great deal of...
You okay, Vice?
How odd. For long years, my mind and tongue have been my greatest assets. But now the latter seems to be... Hell.
Vice?
Do not look at me like that. I am Grimoire Weiss. I am perfectly...
I think I hear a waltz.
What weird shit doth take place in this hellish nightmare land? Okay.
It certainly is a grand affair.
Bunch of dancing bastards.
Ah!
They're all Shades!
I think we're locked in!
It's not like I was planning to leave.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that.
Really, he's up to level 9, damn. Alright. Oh wait, I didn't put a magic word on first. Weaken, drain HP, poison, paralyze. Let's do... guy needed like a shot and he died. I just do a spin to win? I think you did.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
I'll open the next door. Cover me.
Oh, how I do love a good...
Twice!
Hmm? Oh, right. Protect the hussy, yes? Good plan. Let's go.
Protect Kaine for us!
EXP rate 30%? Nice!
Stupid door. Come on. Oh, come on.
Kaine! Hurry!
It's not open yet?
Do I look like a goddamn locksmith to you?
No, you idiot. What are you doing?
Lock doesn't want to open? Fine. I'll just break it down.
Stop, you impatient fool.
She's kicking it.
Goddamn no good bullshit bastard! Open the fuck up already! Ugh! Got it.
Kaine, look out!
She gonna get stabbed again? Uh-oh.
Huh?
No! Shit!
Laughing.
These things are freaking me out! Kaine! What's wrong?
We need to help Kaine!
You okay?
Yeah. Well, we got problems.
It's a big pig!
We don't need forgiveness, asshole.
Kaine?
Is she talking to it? Oh, fuck. Ow. Fucking hit me. Ow. Seriously. Why is this thing's fucking hitbox
How
for
should
its
I know?
attack?
Kaine, are you alright?
I'm fine. Let's just kill some shit and...
Fuck you.
Damn shit. Oh dear.
That one have armor on it? Who put armor on the giant fucking pig? What?
Can we even hurt this thing?
That fog! Oh no!
I can't stop now. Damn it.
Stay focused, Kaine. Don't fall victim to such distractions.
Come on! We have to keep going!
Let's go!
Oh, I see it.
This way! Move!
I feel like the big pig ain't gonna stop. Ooh. And the weapon? harpoon lance. Oh, it looks so fucking cool.
Up here!
Oh, I can't go down.
How can we deal with this thing?
Please, hurry!
Well, I'm rolling as fast as I fucking can. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, is it literally if it touches me I die? That's fucking stupid. That's fucking dumb! Do I need to grab the fucking lance again? Yep.
Up here!
How
Well,
can we
let me
deal
fucking
with
run,
this
game.
thing?
Please, hurry!
Dumb piggy.
Damn it, I can't get it open!
Attack incoming!
The entrance is locked too!
It seems we are in a bit of a predicament.
Someone gonna tell me what the fuck's going on here? It's unkillable demon swine. Is that the king of facade? It is!
傘程度と地いるとて
出槌汗ようり言ったお人だ
あらテルアと試練地無石4イラコク
さあついて
What are you doing here?
サルリとしたとカイザムとキロだろ
You are correct.
いやアラトテ三世隊
ルワリウワリとてトラスカンカシチンデ
But
あらペルアと
どんだ来てキリゴイタリ
アフィアトサチチサタトだトベルタカイザムチと
ランスやるな
えタッカー奇跡おあ
hey! Stop! Let me go! Stop it! Damn it! King, no!
ギ後でアリクラーサアゴ
No! Open the door! You can't fight that thing on your own!
ゆくくおたおきアルタリエト来るとこっちいるかてケタルイトエチケロアルテリアだせ
ゲウジ
各石技師
真鍮カレルタカイザムテーラス
あんだあらたてウラーヌペルアトチ
ウラーヌカイザムトトチ
Open the damn door!
Thank you, Kaine.
Knock it off already. Let's go.
Kaine.
He's fighting for you. And for Fira. Don't let him die for nothing.
My friend.
So I got one to paralyze, one to poison, and one to drain the life. How many weapons do I have now? 84%. Poor King of Facade. He's a brave man, damn it. God, this is getting so very sad. Oh God, they're in big ass chairs now. The fuck, ladies?
Devola. Popola.
Well, D&D just got canceled.
Oh, look.
Looks like I
You
got a
made
long
it.
ass time to beat this.
We've been waiting for so long.
Why are you doing this?
It began 1300 years ago.
Holy shit.
Humanity, finding itself on the brink of extinction, undertook a last-ditch rescue plan called Project Gestalt.
Gestalt?
Do you still not remember, Grimoire Weiss? Then let's give you a refresher.
Yay, backstory. Wow, that's all moving very fast. Obtain Project Gestalt documents. I get to read those later. Good.
Weiss! Devola. Popola. You are not human. In fact... Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes the truth can be a real bitch.
Devola?
You want to finish that thought for him, sister? All of us. Every person standing in this room are mere shells created by the true humans.
Are we all androids?
What are you saying?
You still don't get it? You aren't human.
So then humans, I mean, the true humans, are extinct?
No. They still live on. You know them as shades.
What?
Each shade is a twisted remnant of what was once a human being.
Crazy, huh? Now let's skip the part where you stand there with your mouths agape and just get down to...
Wait.
Sorry, but we're gonna be needing that shell of yours. The rightful owner has been waiting for a very long time. Please don't be angry with us. We are only doing our duty. Our endless existences have a single purpose: to control the lives of others in accordance with the will of the true humans. You have your own motives, your own desires. And we have ours. I fear it really is just that simple.
Don't speak such foolishness.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck, ow. Ow,
You
shit.
and us, we're the same. Tools in the hands of a master.
No! I'm nothing like you!
Fucker.
Devila? Devila? Popola, are you crying?
No! Don't die!
You know, Popola, I understand now why we're twins. It's because we were born without souls.
Devila, I can't stop the bleeding. Oh god, I can't stop it.
This world is too lonely for one without a soul. There's too much emptiness. Our souls are missing. And yet somehow our tears still work. It's kind of weird. Sorry, sis. I love you.
Devila! Devila! Don't you go! No, no, I can't be alone!
Popola. Let's stop this now.
Stop? Stop? Now you want to stop? You think you have the luxury to stop? You cut down my sister like a goddamn animal and now you want to stop?
Popola, wait! It doesn't have to—
No one stops! It's way too late to stop! No one stops!
Please, don't do this, Popola! You and Devila were like parents to me!
Those two have watched the world wither for time immemorial. The cruelness of such a fate is difficult to imagine.
I don't want to do this! I don't want to fight her!
Stop bitching and start fighting! It's the only way!
Pew! This game just keeps getting more and more sad.
No stopping. No stopping ever!
The bridge!
Blast! We're trapped.
I've got an idea.
It's gonna send us across.
I fear we're done for.
Don't you
It'll
do
be
it.
all right.
Don't you do it.
You know, when I was young, I hated my eyes. And now that I'm older, I hate what my body has become. But there's something else there now. Something like pride, you know? I mean, without all this, I couldn't have become your friend. Goodbye, my friends. Thank you for everything.
Emil!
For so long, all I could do was destroy. But now, I have a chance to save something.
No!
Now get going, okay?
Emil.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna be fine.
Emil! Emil!
Honk.
Emil! You jackass, get back here! Emil!
Oh dear. Kaine's so unstable, and Vice can't stop arguing with people. I hope they can hold it together once I'm gone. Well, I guess they'll just have to learn. I want to see you again. I want to see all of you again. Just one more time.
Those little bubbles cracking. Emil, no!
I'm scared. I don't want to die.
Let's see, now I have many questions. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Can I go get that? Can I go pick that up? I would like to grab that. Jesus, woman.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Again. This fucking game. big ones. Oh shit. Ow, ow, fuck off. Jesus. Probably should have read those Project Gestalt documents. Yona!
Yona!
It's evil me!
This end.
Hold up! We have no straight. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information to civilization repressed replicants is proceeding as planned, with the genes of the originals safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids is to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far this is proceeding without issue. Okay, so they are androids. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The term relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. With some relapse gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technological defect in the gestalt transformation process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Research of this condition is now our top priority and looks likely to continue for some time. So, the shades are actually gestalts, and we, the people, are replicants, okay? Shorthand minutes of Case 23 Emergency Response Conference Committee Special Meeting. Issue. Observed upward trend in relapses, noted and discussed. Issue. Acceleration of restoration schedule approved. Report. Debate over using codename Noir for human restoration schedule. Preparations to launch of WISE decoding system 4 above. Order collection of guidance and release code for me alongside voice launch. We've determined determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as genetic instability within the original Gestalt. It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the Gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original Gestalt, along with its sister, the relapsed case known as Yoda. The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding a solution to the relapse issue should be considered top priority. Interesting. Interesting.
Here. Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the Shadow Lord?
Don't speak in such a manner, fool. I am nothing like you.
He's the only one to fight? Yeah.
Watch out!
Ow.
No! Impossible!
Eat my spear, Dick Lord.
Be careful!
I know!
Ow. Right, you can do all the same shit I can. Oh god, that's the execution.
Vice, you alright?
Charge the spears of doom!
I am as fit as a fit.
Oh shit.
Wait. Brother?
Yoda.
Right past me, yep.
Huh?
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body. I don't want it. There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her. She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him. It's you, isn't it?
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
Oh, she gotta open the windows, isn't she?
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to... I'm so very sorry. No matter what,
Oh, don't you dare.
just know that
Oh, she's not jumping out the window, she's just being dissolved?
Hurry. The shade that possessed her is gone.
We're gonna have to look up something that explains the story of Nier, because I don't understand what the fuck is happening.
You want me to understand your sadness? Think I'm gonna sympathize with you? I swore to protect my sister and my friends. If someone puts them in danger, they must stand aside or be cut down. Now come on! Let's finish this! Weiss, what's wrong?
Fine. All is well.
You're freaking me out here, Weiss.
What are you doing? Come so... Just do it. Strike the killing blow.
Ow. Woo. Ow, dear God. My guy. There we go. More damage.
No bother. One moment, please.
You okay?
Fine, just fine. All right, no, I'm not.
Weiss.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
I think I was just hopping.
I should have taken that job as a cookbook when I had the chance.
Weiss, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks.
But...
Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Where are you going?
Why, to stop him, of course. But after that, it's up to you. Only you can see this battle to its conclusion. I wish you luck, my friend.
You can't. I swore I'd always fight by your side.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
Vice!
Oh, and remember what I told you about using my full name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Vice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
I have something to defend. I have a reason to live. Shadow.
You can keep knocking me aside, buddy. But I've gone through this entire game just dodging.
Is Yona all right? Oh God, no.
Oh, please, the girl is fine.
What? Thought you died.
Vice, where are you?
I am as well as can be, considering I have lost my physical form. Doubtless my voice will be the next to go. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope.
How?
Use your memories. Present her with proof that the two of you live still. Typical. But take...
What's my favorite food? Cookies. What's my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than any?
Isn't it me?
Is that you?
Yona.
Is this my body?
Yes, Yona. It's yours and yours alone.
You look bigger than before. Like you've grown up.
Well, yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
Something like that.
It's almost like I'm a princess from some fairy tale.
Oh, Yona. I'm so happy to have you back.
Me too.
Kaine.
You and your sister. You have a good life, okay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know how it is. I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Kaine.
Hey, look! It's beautiful.
For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it. Thank you. I love it. It's so sunny today.
Yeah, it sure is.
That was nice. But apparently there's a different ending you get if you have all the weapons. Or so I've been told. Look how they have all the names in alphabetical order. They have the name and then what they did. That's cool. What company and everything. Appears we must do this. It's fine. Appear to be out of washer. I need to go get more of that. Ugh. Kira Buckland's just a bunch of question marks. Okay. Strange. Kyle McCarley's also question marks. Laura Bailey's kinda. Thought she sounded familiar. What else has she done? She's done other shit. Oh, she's Kid Trunks in the English dub of Dragon Ball Z. Huh. Here we go. The IMDb page. Oh. Duh, no shit, I know who the fuck she is. She's from fucking Critical Role, okay. I am a smart man. Well, that's cool. We've hit the W's. Now the X's, now the Y's. Is there anyone with a Z? Yoko Taro! There he is. There he goes! There's a significant amount of Y's. There's the Z's. And we've reached the end. Or with most Nier games, so it seems. Ending A, okay. Load your clear data after completing the game to experience Kaine's story. You can now read a departed mother's diary in your house. Wardrobe is added to the options menu. New outfits can be obtained by progressing through a departed mother's diary. So there's more to do. Now we can play as Kaine. We have the diary to go through, which gets us more weapons. Which gets us the other endings.
Whenever I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something from my past. Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surrounded the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden, hawk-shaped weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no, they found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine! The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could only make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surrender, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to this sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated and, if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong and be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh, look. The little freak is gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from a world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The boy moved forward until he was inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. The boy grabbed Kaine's face and with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for, huh? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. It continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, waiting for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of the rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only when the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, holding his head and screaming in pain. She could see blood welling from spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she finally spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now I suggest you scatter before I throw another one. And if any of you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock, you can count on it. The old woman crouched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palm into the wound and twisted back and forth. Jesus! Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it, what are you doing? Quit whining. Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. You hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. The old woman shrugged. Death is the best cure for stupid. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking his eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out. Leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and ran. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha! Look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman's smile faded as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. Oh, Kaine, she said, Why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine, and she turned away. Don't be nice to me, she said. I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore. Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead. As Kaine's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hand on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kaine found herself unable to turn away. Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath, understand? The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. You know the pain of losing someone close to you, Kaine. You know because you survived it. As the words hit home, Kaine was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kaine called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick to violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. But with each year that passed, Kaine and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kaine truly understood the depths of her affection. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all these things and somehow emerged on the other side. If anyone could understand Kaine's pain and loneliness, it was her. Do I make you sick, Grandma? Of course not. Don't be an ass. Kaine drew her grandmother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. But my body, it's not normal. If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't— Hush, interrupted Grandma. I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell. With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kaine's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kaine want to cry all over again. Oh my gosh, these are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me? Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kaine reached up and touched the wreath as she couldn't believe it was real. Where did you find these? Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping. The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kaine to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pains she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in its construction, made Kaine's heart hurt. She reached up and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. Didn't quite turn out right, said her grandmother as she squinted at it. These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but it sure looks good on a pretty girl like you. Kaine blushed and turned away. You think I'm pretty? Of course you are. What a fool thing to say. Thank you, Grandma. Her grandmother smiled. We're gonna be fine, you and me, she said. Long as we got each other, we'll be just fine. Kaine took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kaine gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kaine stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough, even if it's us against the world. Kaine let her gaze drift up past the vane and into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of a rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. This is a lot of fucking reading. Oh, God! Alright. Okay, before we continue reading, I need to go get some more water, otherwise my voice is gonna go out. So I'll be right back. I say this as I'm walking down the staircase. My kitchen smells like bacon. There's a cat in my way. Hello, cat. Hello. 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 You've been by yourself all day, haven't you? You've not had anybody to play with. Sweetie. Yeah. Okay. I'd invite you to my room, but you've puked on my floor before, so you're banned forever. Do-do-do-do. Shibba-boop-boop-ba-doo. Shibba-dap-bap-ba-doo, shibba-dap-bap-ba-doo. Oh god. Huh. I got no D&D tonight. Kinda makes me sad. Oh well. Hey purr, hey sweetie pie. Whoa, he's a good, he's a fluffy kitty. Oh. If we didn't run the risk of you potentially vomiting in my room, I'd let you in. Oh. And now I return from the depths of my kitchen with a full glass of water, ready to continue the reading stream, which is essentially what this shit has become. Okay. In the distance, Kaine heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was far from the work of art as it could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stack such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit axe. Kaine's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailors blush. "Grandma," called Kaine. "Hey you, Kaine?" yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. "Don't get too close or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake." She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying in every direction. One spun past Kaine close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. Once she'd scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch or a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her granddaughter's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job of chopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can go get the water? Shades have been restless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, her grandmother picked up a long pole with wooden buckets on either end. Gathering water was by far the more difficult of the two jobs, but Kaine knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no change in it. Kaine did her best to help with the chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kaine knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kaine moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the Eyrie. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to the villagers and her granddaughter. And rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky acre of land they called home. Kaine enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kaine turned her attention to the task at hand. She had never chopped wood before in her life and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing of the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid stroke, the tool embedded itself in the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kaine swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap. She suddenly understood the joy of her grandmother felt in a good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. "This is tough, and my logs are all weird sizes." Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kaine redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed out a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you..." Her grandmother suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kaine dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. "Get the bucket. Can't let it spill." Kaine steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandmother. A small bit of water sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress, but Kaine didn't notice. Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Kaine away. Stop that, just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying, just tired from the trip is all. Kaine desperately wanted to believe her, but one look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. The time when her grandmother watched over Kaine was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Kaine came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick, and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The old woman shook her head and tried to rise, but Kaine gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed her with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, goddammit. But I guess I should quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Kaine strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across the dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Kaine moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin on her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she encountered neither tormentors nor shades, and Kaine finally found herself at the entrance to the village. The few adults she could see glanced sideways at her, then muttered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Her heart racing, Kaine took a series of rapid, shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I have to prove myself, I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air and telling anyone who would listen exactly what she thought of Kaine's presence. Hey lady, said Kaine with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's flabby cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say, but Kaine saw that her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Kaine repeated. The woman pointed at a small building to her right, hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Kaine cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary, but the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He'd clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers is nowhere to be found. Oh my god, he sputtered. What are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Kaine happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for the medication. Ha, barked Demo. That old bitch finally keel over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide, they seemed ready to fall out of his head. Before he could let fly a comeback, or worse, a punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Kaine under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each with a label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Kaine a sense of peace. Surely in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall, behind the counter, rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kaine turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and they seemed to stare through her and into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kaine didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They let the ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kaine and smiled. Handing her the medicine, he reached into his sizable green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kaine took a stiff step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali. I think the way she was driven out of this town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kaine suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over in her mind as she reached out and gently took the crowns from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kaine scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wager she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kane murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless. And with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kane returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places, leading Kane to think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. "Back already, are you?" asked her grandmother with a yawn. "Come here, let me have a look at you." Grandma sat up and examined Kane from head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. "Well, how was it? Those bastards give you any trouble?" "It was kind of fun," said Kane with a small smile. "No, seriously, it was." "Fun, eh?" asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. "Uh-huh, so anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know." As she spoke, Kane removed the crowns from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother she was going to sketch her portrait. "A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crone." "But Grandma, it'll make you live forever." "Horse shit," said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet of her bed. "Living forever would just piss me off. Now put those crowns away and help with dinner." But Kane would not relent, and in the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their house as if posing for a master artist. Kane took up the crowns, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kane finished the piece. After staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. "It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all." "Sorry, Grandma. I thought these crowns would, make drawing easy or something." The old woman's eyes narrowed at her granddaughter's disappointment. "Let me be the judge of that," she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. The sketch could have been a person's face. It also could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. "Oh, Kane," she said before laughter, "you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll always treasure it." True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. In the days that followed, Kane would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kane could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. "Posh," said the old woman. "I'll take this down when they roll me in my shroud." She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kane and dropped to one knee. "Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before, and it makes me want to go on so that someday you can feel the same happiness." There was a moment that burned itself in Kane's memory, a perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who had made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of a life like ghosts passing through a hole. But this moment will be different, Kane swore, because I will remember it forever. Holy fuck! There's so much reading. God. Kane listened to the sound of crackling firewood and stared at the black object on her plate. She'd been pushing it around the wooden disc for a good 10 minutes, ignoring the bemused stare of her grandmother. Finally, she summoned her courage and gave the object a brief sniff. A sharp, bittersweet scent flew up her nostrils and made its home there, causing her face to twist with disgust. "Grandma, I can't believe you want me to eat a bug." The old woman threw some more wood on the cooking pot and snorted. "It's no bug, you fool girl, it's a berry." "Why the hell would I be feeding you bugs?" "Yeah, well, it sure looks like a bug," said Kane, "and I think it's burnt or something, 'cause it smells terrible." With that, Kane held her nose and threw the berry in her mouth, chewing as little as possible. "Oh yeah, that's terrible, alright." "Why, you little brat," laughed the old woman. "Look at the sass on you. You've been spending too much time with me, and that's a fact." 5 years had passed since the moment when Kane's grandmother saved her from the bullies. As is often the way with two stubborn people, their relationship had grown in fits and starts, but moved forward all the same. Meals that used to be somber affairs are now filled with laughter and hurled abuse in equal measure. Kaine could not remember a time when she had been happier. As the years went by, Kaine started to shoulder more and more of the daily responsibilities. Her grandmother's legs grew weaker by the day, so she could no longer do many of the chores she used to take for granted. And so this morning found Kaine lacing up her work boots with a breakfast of burned berry rolling through her belly. "Where are you going today?" asked Grandma suddenly. Kaine looked up surprised. The old woman rarely asked for specifics anymore. "Well, I was going to check out the kelma trees and see if they were ripe. I thought we could make some jam or something. Oh, I'm going to pick up some flagstones, so I need to take the wheelbarrow." "Flagstones? What in the hell for?" Kaine stared at her grandmother, then held out an arm and swept it around their home. Constructed mostly of cloth, rope, and rubble, the old place sagged like a boxer in the final round. "Grandma, a dying cat could chew through this house. I'm going to build a stone wall so we have some protection." The old woman laughed, exposing her toothless grin to the world. "Goddamn, girl, if a bunch of thieves want to ransack this old place, let them come. We got nothing worth stealing anyways." "I'm not worried about thieves, I'm worried about shades. People saw one west of the village yesterday." The old woman tilted her head and stared at her granddaughter. "Well, shoot, I don't know why you have to do it today. We can worry about it some other. Grandma, no. If I don't go to the kelma trees, we won't eat tonight. You know that." A confused expression passed across the old woman's face, and for a moment she was a small child lost at a carnival. Yes, she said after a bit. "Yes, of course you're right. I'm sorry, Kaine. Lately it seems my mind is..." She didn't finish the thought, instead walking over to her nightstand and gently taking the wreath of lunar tears from the drawer. The flower's petals had aged to a brilliant whiteness, and Kaine thought it was more beautiful now than the day she first received it. "You're going to be a true woman soon," Grandma said as she placed the flowers in the girl's hair. "So that means less chatter about shades and building defensive walls and more talk about how beautiful you've become." Annoyed, Kaine reached up to remove the garland, but the look on her grandmother's face stopped her hand. "You're a beautiful thing," said the old woman, "and there ain't another like you in all the world. I'm very proud of you." "Okay, Grandma, that's enough goddamn compliments for one day. Such a mouth on you. Where did that come from? Gee, I wonder." "I'll teach you to sass me, girl," yelled Grandma. Suddenly she lurched forward and grabbed Kaine by the ears, pulling her around the room with a crazed grin on her face. "Grandma," yelled Kaine in a quaking voice. "Grandma, stop it. What the hell?" The old woman stared at her and blinked, then slowly held her wrinkled hands out as if it was the first time she'd ever seen them. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry, girl. Sometimes my mind just..." Kaine thought the look on her grandmother's face was the most heartbreaking thing she'd ever seen. "Listen," she began, "maybe I should stay home after all." "No, I won't have you stay here to keep an eye on an old codger like me. You go get your fruit and your wall and whatnot. I'll be fine. And when you come back, I'll have a nice grasshopper dinner waiting for you." Kaine rolled her eyes, then kissed her grandmother on the forehead and made ready to depart, trying desperately to ignore the worry that was gnawing at the walls of her heart. Kaine could feel the old woman's eyes watching her as she moved down the path. Don't turn around, she told herself, but in the end the temptation was too great. She spun on her heel for one final look and saw a small, bent woman standing in front of a ramshackle hut with a sad expression on her face. God, she looks so old now. It's like the wind could reach down and just carry her away. Kaine worried about her grandmother all day, causing her work to suffer. What little fruit she could collect was tossed carelessly into the wheelbarrow, and she only found a couple of stones before losing interest in the project. Finally, as dusk approached, she decided to call it a day. Cursing herself for the lack of focus, Kaine pushed the nearly empty wheelbarrow back down the path. As she crested the final hill, she suddenly froze in place. The wheelbarrow fell from her fingers and collapsed on its side, sending a few pieces of wrinkled brown fruit rolling back down the hill. Her gaze was transfixed by a thick black cloud that hovered just ahead. Tracing its path with a finger, Kaine suddenly felt her stomach knot in on itself. No, oh gods, no. Her grandmother's house was ablaze, the flames licking up as if trying to touch the sky itself. "Grandma? Grandma!" Kaine ran then, faster than she had ever moved in her life. Once she tripped on a stone and went sprawling into the rocky ground, but she leapt to her feet and continued running, unmindful of the blood that spilled from her wounded hands and knees. She got closer and closer. Kaine's mind began to race in time with her footfalls. It's too dark. It's too dark. Not just fire. Can't be fire. Too much smoke. Gotta save her. Gotta save her. She burst into the front yard and came to a sudden halt, her worst suspicions confirmed. The smoke from the fire was mingling with the thick, inky blackness of an enormous shade. The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through means of a large armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kaine, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spurting around the yard. For a moment the creature retreated into the shimmering inky blackness. as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kaine responded with a scream of her own. Alright, you bastard, she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. It's you or me, let's go. The shade eyed Kaine with a bemused interest, then it began looking from her to the house and back again. As if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kaine glanced toward the house. The smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. Grandma! At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. She's alive, thought Kaine, alive. Kaine's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kaine tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, now. As Kaine struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kaine lurched to her feet only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kaine pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard, laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt the shade was taking joy in their suffering. Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claw slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive, only to snuff out her life when Kaine was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kaine rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch out of her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. Give her back, she screamed. Give her back to me. It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap. The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kaine never had a chance. The tail struck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up. Kaine? Kaine's vision blurred, but she forced herself to focus on the ground. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for her to make out her grandmother's hands reaching out to her through the smoke. Grandma, Kaine, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kaine grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on, we have to go. The old woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kaine's grasp and thumped on the ground below. Grandma, no, no! I said run, goddammit. You have to. Have to live. You have to get through. Ugh. The thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the room into the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible putrid smell assaulted Kaine's nose once again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing could not possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kaine blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kaine's mind, one after the other, faster and faster until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kaine screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept towards its prey. Kaine's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles, her head lolled dangerously to the side, yet somehow she managed to stand. Staring at the shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kaine seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the shade. The shade shook Kaine off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kaine's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke, and the flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, 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 kill it. Okay, I'm not gonna read all of that. Kill it now! As the spark that was Kaine slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire to live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh shit. Boop. And we're back to this.
The beast approaches.
We're back to this ass
I know.
muncher. Do I get to fight it again? Yep.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword feels lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Die, worm! Again! More reading! Fuck. I'm just gonna quickly read through this myself because, oh my god, my voice is getting tired.
Stay alive!
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Shit. Any luck with...
We are still no...
By the way,
Is that
it's not as good as your grandmother's, but...
No, it's...
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness. Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
Are you kidding?
Please, people.
This is...
We
Blah, blah,
no,
blah, blah,
you
blah,
would
blah,
people
blah, blah,
as
blah, blah,
right.
blah, blah, blah,
But
blah,
we'll see.
blah.
So,
All this has happened before. We know all this already.
What is them?
Kaine never...
We should...
I didn't get much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades. Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola? In the end, I'm just as bad. Because I never once stopped to think about Kaine and Emil's situation myself. I should apologize to Kaine, but what good with...
I got a fire going, Kaine.
Wait.
Good.
I'm so happy to get to talk.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil.
I guess you noticed how I...
I'm sorry, Emil.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad. At least I can look at you when we talk. Hey, so...
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on. I just...
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got.
She's really special too.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way. I know we can do it. Heck, it'll
Let me guess. More...
Okay. Can we just...
Sure. And yet you're red. Don't be so.
I need to go see.
Very.
Hey, we finally have control. Nothing up here in Yona's room. Just the diary.
What might that?
It's Mom's
I have not heard you speak.
She got the black scrawl and...
My apologies.
It's all right. This is the only thing. Reading it helps remind me of...
I see.
But the final entries get...
In what way?
Well, take a look.
Oh, automatically saved the data for me. That's never a good sign.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Oh.
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
We want to save until the battle is over. Nope. Considering it just saved, I think I'm good. But I think I'm going to call it there for now. I need to go use the bathroom. And I'm a bit tired, so I think that's a good stopping point. We technically hit the quote-unquote ending. We got the first one at least, so we got more to do on that game. But I'm gonna count that as done. Add it to that section. Remove it from that one. I'm gonna count that as beat for myself at least, and like with Automata, I'm gonna go back through and just finish up everything. Next time will be... Oh, god damn it, Steam, you fucker. Next time will be Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition, is what we'll do. So, thanks everyone for stopping by, and I might stream a little bit more here and just a little bit of something else. If not, I'll see y'all tomorrow for Deep Rock. Bye!